having a teenager, everybody's like, oh, kids these days, good luck. I mean, they're so different than we were. Kids are so different. And I'm like, I have a teenager, they're not different. My son is far better than I am. Like, seriously, my son turned 14. You know where my son spent his 14th birthday? He spent it at a roller skating rink. Yeah. What one of us wasn't in middle school, and when we were in middle school, didn't go to roller skating rinks? That's timeless. They've been doing that forever. And do you know what my son and his friends did at the roller skating rink? They fucking roller skated. Do you know what I've never done in the hundreds of times as a 13-year-old kid that I went to a roller skating rink? I've never put a pair of roller skating I didn't know that that's what they were for. I used to just stand in front of the doors of that place in a Def Leppard shirt and just rip Marlboro mediums one after the other at 13 and plan my next fire. That's all I did. I'd be like, we're gonna burn down Carl's Tough Shed after this, right? Like, we were the worst kids. My friends, they played the little claw. My son's friends and him played the claw game, and they were great. And my son was like, you're going to come roller skating? And I'm like, I don't want to roller skate, but I'll go with you. Because I was like, I want to go into a roller skating. I haven't been one in 2 decades. I want to go inside and see how they've updated them. That hasn't happened at all. They're the exact same fucking thing. I'm convinced there's one construction company in the world that for the last 90 years has built every roller skating rink on the planet. Like, the same guy walks in and he's like, y'all said you wanted a fucking roller skating rink right here? Yeah, the town wants to put one up. All right, fuck yeah. So you want us to build it as a windowless cement structure that's 1 story tall that creeps everybody out when you drive by it? Yeah, that sounds about right. You want us to carpet the entire inside of that fucking thing? Yeah. You want us to carpet the fucking walls? Fuck yeah, I want you to carpet the walls. I want to get a rug burn if I'm just walking somewhere with purpose. Why the fuck are the walls carpeted? Every roller skating rink. It's like people are doing ketamine in these things and just dragging themselves along the wall. And I hadn't been around roller skating in a while, and I forgot that roller skating is an enigma. It's truly one of the most puzzling pastimes in the world. Because it's one of the few pastimes, one of the one of the very few athletic ventures in the world. One of the few athletic things you can do, where if you're really, really good at it, it sort of creeps everybody the fuck out. Like, people who are good at roller skating, I don't care what the fuck you say. And some of you didn't laugh at that, which means you're an adult who roller skates. Like, think about it, especially if you're an adult guy. Like, if you're a male and you can roll it, like, think about it. Say you're a dad and you have a kid's birthday party, a little 7-year-old kid, right? It's a baseball game. You throw a little baseball game for a little gipper, right? You get out there and you're the dad that gets up there and you're just ripping home runs over the fence. Everybody's stoked. They want you on their team. They're like, who the fuck brought Nolan Arenado? Rest in peace. Who the fuck brought Nolan Arenado to the fucking game? Fuck the Rockies, by the way. Fuck that fucking team. Anyway, who the fuck brought them? You know, people are stoked. They're like, I want that dad on my team. Look at him hit all the home runs. If you have a bowling game and you're the dad that shows up and you just lay out a 270 without even thinking twice, all the other dads are like, fuck my wife. Fuck her right now. Raise my son. You're a god. 270? Are you out of your mind? But if you have a roller skating party and you're the family that shows up and you're the dad that's already there before anybody else gets there, and when they all show up, you whip around the corner backwards and you go by and you're like, hey guys, how are you all? Put your skates on. Couple skate starts in 3 songs. And you're doing that weird sideways crotch buffet thing as you go by. All of a sudden, everybody's like, hey, did you know that Tom's a sex offender? I had no fucking clue. He works for the state. I had no idea. I think they do a background check. Oh, God. What's he doing? He's going backwards again. You know what, kids? We're gonna stay away from old Feels on Wheels for the rest of the day. Ooh, stay away from old Uncle Tom, huh? Just keep away from that guy. Yeah, it's fucking weird. True story. If you're a guy that turns a corner at a roller skating rink by crossing one skate over the other, and you're over the age of 35 years old, you are automatically a level 2 sex offender in the state of Colorado.